Hello everyone. Today we'll discuss a side by side comparison of the two programs. Here two programs are basically same type of. Here we take a two integer input and return the sum of output. Okay. In the first, here we create a class. The class name is calculator. Okay. In the another program, here the same. We create a class. The class name is a calculator. This class have a two elements. One is constructor. Another is a calculator. Calculate underscore sum. It is a method. Return type is float. And in a second program, a class calculator have a one constructor. It's a default constructor and two method. First method return type is stable. Second method return type is float. Okay. And we had also a main function in first program, and here we also a main function in a second program. And line number 28 we call the main function. Here we call in line number 31. So first we discuss the main function. The main function in a first program, it's a menu driven program. Here we use a loop while equal to true. Okay. And here we print some write some statements under the print function. Press 1 to calculate the sum of two number, and press 2 for the exit of the program. And here the reference variable name is choice. Okay. Type of reference variable is type of this reference variable is int type. Okay. We initialize the input function. Inside it we write a please give your choice for the user to better for user experience. At the return type of the input function is by default string type. To convert it via pre-built Python int function. Okay, it's called a typecasting, and it's called a typecasting. Here we use the if statement. If the choice, when the choice equal to 1, okay, 1, we inside the if block. Here we create a reference variable fnum. The type of the fnum is float, and we initialize by an input function. We write something like please write the first number, and we convert it to a float, same as lnum. It's a reference variable, and the type of its reference variable is float, and initialize by the input function, and we convert it by a float type of integer. Here we create a reference, instance reference. The type of this reference is a calculator, and we initialize by a constructor calculator, and we pass the two argument. One is a fnum and another is a lnum. Their actual argument, and here we store. It's a reference variable. Name of the result. Return type is type of the is a float, and we initialize by the reference dot calculate underscore sum. It is the method of the calculator class. When the function callback, we store the result of the sum, and we print it in this statement. Okay. Huh. If the user choice any of the number except one, then else part will be executed, exit the program and break the code. Okay. Okay. And this is our def.main of our second program. Here we write a while loop and true for execution, and we print some statement. The press 1 to calculate the sum of two number, and press 2 to press 2 to exit the program. Okay. And here is choice. This is the reference variable. A type, also mentioned the type is a int type, and we initialize by the input function, and we convert it to a int. If the user choice 1, then if statement is executed, and here rf is one kind of reference variable. It's called an instance. Here we initialize the calculator. Calculator, it's a constructor, means initialized by a constructor. Okay, that's fname and lname both are reference variable. It is initialized by the ref.input method. It's a input method of the calculator class. It's return a tuple, and we destructuring and save the two value in a fname and lname. Result is our another reference variable. Type of reference variable is float, and initialize that the method name is calculate sum. Its methods is belongs to a calculator class. Here we print the sum of two number and the result. This is a placeholders. If the user choose any of the number except one, then else part will be executed, print, exiting the program and break. Okay. Then we come the first program, constructor part. This is a constructor, def underscore init underscore. It's a parameterized constructor. Here we have a first argument is self, it's an instance, and second is a fnum. Type of fnum is float, and another is a lnum. Type of lnum is float. It's a formal argument initialized by a instance variable of the class self.fname, initialized by the fnum. This fnum is a formal argument, and self.num instance variable of the is class is initialized by the lnum, a forward argument. In the second program, we not any reference variable, no, not any instance, not a here, not any instance variable are declare. Here we skip the execution by using the pass keyword. Means here we blank the constructor body. Actually here we blank the body of the constructor. By default it is a you work like a default constructor, nothing else. In our first program, our another method is a def calculate underscore sum. Take argument as a self, and return type of this program is float. And expand the program. Total, it is a reference variable. Okay, it's a local reference variable. Type of reference variable is float, and we initialize by the self.num. It is a class instance variable, and we add with the self.lnum addition, and the result will be stored in a total reference variable, and we return the total. Okay. Same as in input function, the input not the same. The input name, it is a method of the calculator class. They have a argument self, and return type is tuple. Okay, here we have a self dot fnum. It is a instance variable. The type of the instance variable is float, and we initialize by the input function. Inside we write a please write the first number. I convert it to a float. Our second reference variable, an instance variable of the class, that self.lnum. Return no. The type of this instance variable, the reference variable, is float. It is initialized by the input function. We write the second number, and we convert it to a float. It's called a typecasting. And here we return the two number in a form of tuple, sub.fnum and sub.2 instance variable. A return the two instance variable in a form of tuple in the main class. Okay, and this method we have another class. This method we have in another method in this class. The call is calculate sum. The return type of this method is float. Okay, here we create a local instance, that means total, and type of this instance variable is float. It is initialized by the instance variable of the class self.fnum plus self.lnum. It's also an instance variable of the class, and we add it and return the total in the main function where the calculate sum is called. Okay, this is all about the line by line comparison of the both two code, and we run a first program. So run it our first program. So menu driven program. So press 1 to calculate sum of two number. So we press 1. Here we please write the first number. First number is 10 and write the second number is 30. Sum of 10 and 30 is 40. Okay, I successfully run this program, and now we exit in the program. So press 2 or any other key except 1 for exit. Now we run our second program. So, okay, press 1 to calculate sum of two number. Enter the first number. So number is 50. Second number is 40. Sum of the 50 and 40 is 90. Okay, successfully run this code, and now we exit the program. Press of 2. Thank you.